Welcome. Today we're going to make this cute little gift card holder. Thank you for all you do. And you can customize it in a couple ways. You can have it to be only the gift card holder and not to actually be a card. And you can also customize it with some different occupations or professions, like a teacher or a postman, or even a parcel deliverer and a school bus driver. These are just a couple of the common ones I could think of that you could customize and put in the back of your card. I'll show you here real quick if you're interested in doing that. So you could put the school bus right in this area at the top, parcel driver here, and then for the teacher, you could just kind of arrange these on the bottom however you like. And then you have room to write your sentiment on the card if you just didn't want to get a gift card holder. And this also comes with an envelope as well that you can put the card in. But those are just options. Again, you don't have to make it a card or put any of these elements on it. But we're just going to make the gift card holder first. And then if you'd like to come back and add it to make it a card, we'll do that as well and make the envelope. So for now, we're just going to set this aside, put these pieces to the side. Again, I went ahead and just made these quickly because I didn't know if you would want any of these on your card or be using any of them. So I just went ahead and made them all to show you how they fit in there. Okay, so first we're going to start with the actual cup. This last layer here, this solid white layer that has the vertical score line on the left hand side, we're just going to set that to the side for now. We don't need that. That's for the card back. But we are going to use these 6 layers here. So you're going to have, in this order, you're going to have the white layer with the slot out of it, and that's so that you can actually remove the gift card from the holder. And then we have this layer here that's going to create the pocket for the gift card. And then we have this layer here that creates the cup, the green cup. And then we're going to have the red layer, and the gray, and then the white will go on top. So first we're going to go ahead and glue all of these in order. So this is very important. Once you make sure you have all of your pieces going the right direction, the left side is this side with the gingerbread man shape coming out of it, kind of like that. So once you have everything in order, I like to flip them over to their back. And then this step is very important, how we glue this layer here, because this is actually going to make a pocket for the gift card. So we want to make sure we don't put any glue inside of this area here as we're putting these together. So we're going to line up the edges exactly. Okay, and for this next step, we're going to do the opposite. We're not going to put glue on this next layer. We're actually going to put it on this layer here, all the way around the edges. And so we're not putting glue at all in this area. And that'll allow the card to slide in and out easily. And line this on the top, exact with the edges. And the next layers just go at the top portion here for the whipped cream and gingerbread man. Don't need a whole lot of glue. line up the edges perfectly. Okay, so that's the main body of the card. So next we're going to add on all of the details. So we'll start with this "Thank you for all you do." This is the band that goes on the cup. Just to help you with the location here, really all you're going to do is slide this piece down until it lines up with both edges of the cup. So this has 3 layers. It has the solid brown white, which goes in the middle, and then this layer with the text goes on top. So we're just going to put some glue on the back of that first, just a little bit. Line up the edges perfectly. And then put some glue on the back of the white. Just clean this up a little bit. Okay, now we'll adhere this to the card, the cup. Just over halfway up. Should be a good location. Okay, so next we'll put the peppermints on. So we'll take the solid white piece and glue this little red swirl on. This piece goes right in this blank area here. You can see it's got a little bit of a circle shape to it to help indicate where it goes. I'd like to try making this gift card holder with some like glitter material. That would be amazing, especially with the white and the red with glitter. And then we're going to take this little swirl and put it in the little knockout where the red is. Got a little excess glue on here. Okay, so next we're going to do the gingerbread man. So we've got 2 pieces here for the scarf, and then we've got the 2 holly pieces. So we're going to do the scarf first, and this little part that hangs down on the scarf, it goes over to the right side. So flip this over. And line this up right at the neck. You'll see where the scarf indication shape is on the gingerbread man. Then we'll just put a little bit of glue on this white delicate piece. Okay, and now for the holly, the best way to do it is to just put a little dab of glue. That's probably a little too much. And add your berries. Just use this weeding tool to clean it up a bit to help position it. And now we just place that on our gingerbread man right about here. Okay, now I'll just put some glue in the back. This guy. And you can see the shape where he goes right here. So I'm just gonna line him up with the edge, and then he falls in place in the other areas. This is my favorite part of the whole project, is this little gingerbread man. Okay, so now we have to put our lights on the front. So there's 2 strands, and one has 4 lights and one has 3. So the one that has 4 lights goes across the top here, and the edges of the strands just meet up just like this with the edges of the cup. So this one will go like this with this light hanging over this banner or band here that goes around the cup. And then this one at the bottom will go something like this from edge to edge. Okay, so if we use our reference for the light colors, I made it so this green light would go right over the band on the cup. So that one will be here. Okay, so the easiest way I found to do this is just to put a little dab of glue on each here. If you need, you can use your weeding tool to help place them on there. Make these lights whatever color you want. I wanted to add a blue in there, but I didn't want to add another color to the project. It looks nice with blue. You could also do orange. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add this on. Just put dab of glue where the lights are, and just a little bit on this string, not very much, because you don't want it to make a mess on your project. So start at one end and just let it drape across the edge. Whoops, that was close. So this edge will fall about right here. You want to make sure you don't cover up any of the text. And let this kind of fall out wherever it lands to the other side. I'm going to add a little bit of glue underneath here. Underneath this one. Okay, so that is our gift card holder. So this could be your completed project if you want. To put the gift card inside, you just want to take this last layer and get in between there, and then just insert your card and then slide it out. And that's it. So if you want to make this a card, we'll move on to that step now. So we're going to grab this white layer that has the score line, and we're going to fold back on that score line. Make sure it's nice and creased too. It's going to make your card easier to work with when you open it. So we're only going to put glue on this small side here. You can see the orientation. It lines up like this with the snowman, or the gingerbread man. So the easiest way to do this is to flip it over on the back, which means you have to flip this and line it up exactly with the sides, the shape on the sides. You just want to, the easiest way I found to do it is to fold this back. And just let it sit here for a second and finish drying. And again, if you wanted to add any pieces, these are just 3 that I thought might be popular, but you can actually add your own little icons up in this area here. Again, the teacher one looks something like this. So you have room just to write your little sentiment. Okay, so there you have your card. And with creasing it well like that, it stands. You know, if you crease it well, it'll stand. If you close it up like this, of course, it won't stand as easily, but the farther it is open, the better it'll stand. Okay, so if you want the optional envelope that came with your card, we'll work on that now. So you see there's the 4 different score lines, so we're just going to fold up on all those. Again, make sure you crease them very well. Just makes it easier to work with. So this shorter tab, that's the top of the envelope, 2 sides. So you can see that when we fold this up and over, this is what it'll look like. So we only need to put glue on this big tab here, or this side. We're going to put it from here down, from the curve all the way down on the inside. Hold that up, hold that for a couple seconds. Okay, and there we have it. So you can see that you have plenty of room to put your gift card holder in there when it dries. And you can even add a little embellishment to the outside, like an apple or something like that, or I thought the pencil was cute. If you want to make another one of those to add to it. So I appreciate you crafting with me, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.